Why isn't Czech Republic called Bohemia today? I'm not sure. I was actually wondering about that when I was in the Czech Republic. Because there is still part of the country which is called Bohemia, and I know that it was obviously very important in the HRE. So one of my questions to them was, did Bohemia talk German or did it talk Czech? And apparently it did talk Czech, even in the era when it was an elector. Which I found really interesting, because I thought that Germany was basically, or HRE was basically all German speaking, but it wasn't. But yeah, that is something I would like to have known more about. Oh, yeah. Can I get any more Cossacks? No. Oh, but only because your influence is too low. Oh, I think I can help with that. Yeah, I definitely need to get more Cossack territories, so I can get more Cossacks every time I raise the host. Wasn't there a big war about the Hussites? Yeah, Jan Hus. Still seen as a national hero in the Czech Republic. National Bank. The establishment of a bank has given us a reputation of seriousness and reliability. It has also allowed our government a much greater flexibility in raising funds for warfare. Inflation reduction or interest? I'm going to take the interest because I don't have much inflation. In fact, after this, I'll have none. And that's giving me a whole chunk of change, which I am going to spend on some manufactories. In fact, I think I already got some of the most valuable ones built previously. Right, one thing which I'm going to say about the Commonwealth, they make a lot of money. Way more than I expected. And it's not even reliant on trade or anything, this is just them making bank. Queen Consort of the People. It's become clear to us that Queen Consort Ulrica is a woman of heart of gold. She also does her best to please her husband, King Casimiros IV, and treats her friends with unparalleled kindness. During a recent trip in Auruch province, Queen Consort saw the suffering of the poorest peasants with her own eyes. So I can spend 144 ducats and gain national unrest until she dies, or gain legitimacy. I don't really need the legitimacy. I'm going to take the unrest. We're so stable. Reformed Commonwealth is not fair. What was that, Brandenburg? You actually wanted some of this land? Oops. Here you go. You can have this one. It's Saxon. Don't want it. The rest, however, is all Czech or Silesian. There we go. I've done what I wanted to do. Mainz has been pieced out. Am I gonna have to go and bail your ass out? I totally am, aren't I? Whoa, that's a long way around. I'm just going to wait for them to come and counter-attack into Bohemia, I think. In fact, we'll just do something like this. I was going to start converting some of the harder provinces, wasn't I? While we can. Growth of the business of amber. Our efforts to maximize trading profits in the area of East Prussia has borne fruit in the province of Krolowicz. Entrepreneurs have managed to greatly increase the output of amber and found new markets in our capital for processed goods. Actually, that was one of the notable things about Gdansk, is the quality of the amber goods you can get there. Some really, really nice things. I can get ahead of time in military, which will give me 2 innovativeness. That will cost me 80% more. I think I'll pass. Thanks. Although, if I spend 1,500, I can now embrace. Yeah, this institution is going to take a bloody long time to spread in my lands. I think I'd rather pay off the loans. Let's do it. Embrace. Ka-chink. Now I can go ahead of time in military. I'd be quite happy to do that. Especially as it gives me new musketeers, new military tactics. That's going to put me way ahead. And also the 2 innovativeness. I'm not going to sniff at that either. And then the admin. New infantry. So, I can go for the offensive, which gives me +1 shock damage and +1 morale damage, or I can go for additional shock defense and fire defense. I'm usually fighting people when I have less manpower than they do, so having the manpower resistance would be quite nice. And it's not my infantry who are doing the damage, it's the cavalry. So I'm going to take the defensive Eastern Musketeers. And I've eclipsed the Timurids. Pass the Popery Act. No downside. Another 0.5 missionary strength. Sure, why not? So who are we even fighting still? Augsburg, Hesse and Siena. Well, Siena's a bit far away from me. Though Anhalt's giving it a jolly good try. Oh, and the Brandenburg army is there. Well, if and when their armies come over here, I'll fight them. Oh no, that was my really good general. Damn it, he did not last very long, did he? Bugger. Actually, you're a 6 siege. Sure. Do I like the old missions or the new missions? Honestly, I'd never really pay attention to missions. I mean, the new ones are nice because they're a little more thematic and the interface is a bit better. I don't like how they railroad you, which is why I kind of ignore missions. They're just kind of a, oh, I did something good. Yay, free stuff. Another gift to the state. And another where I get both. Sure. Let's repay a loan. And we're down to 3. I'm going to repay this so quickly. Oh, rebels, 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 rebels. Murder, murder, murder. Oh, do I have new models? I do. Cool. Plus 15% siege ability. Please tell me that was on my high-level siege guy. It wasn't. It was the other guy. I'll take it regardless. And I'll need to modify my templates after this war again, because I think I'm going to stick with the 4 stacks. Yeah, the general needs more cannon. I'm going to try probably to increase everyone to 5 cannon, so they always have like the minimum. And then probably more cavalry. Actually, 7-6 isn't a bad breakdown. Yeah, I need to group everyone together and then split out and work something. Oh, Brandenburg are being squished down here again. I can actually get to it this time. Not in time to actually do anything, but moral support. Oh, they've disappeared. Alright, we'll take that. We'll stand here. We'll stand here. Must I do everything? Yes, Mordred. Yes, you must. I'm still kind of amazed we've seen nothing of the Bohemian army. Like, even trying to fight for Bohemia. They're just like, nope. We saw what you did against Muscovy and the Ottomans at the same time. Bye. Alright, that's them going to be pieced out. So then it's just Siena. So let's back off before they make that peace deal and exile me. Set up over there. Just occurred to me that I should probably check just to make sure I don't have any sneaky peasants on the way to enforcing claims like sometimes happens, but no, we're fine. I've taken no war exhaustion in this entire war. Augsburg's out. 70 ducats, of which I get 22. Nice. Oh, there's their army. I can't get to you. Now I can. That was weird. Damn it, they ran away again. Stop that. Another general died. Can everyone please stop dying? Nowhere near as good, even with 87% land tradition. That's probably because I don't have offensive yet. Offensive is really what gives you the good generals. Because you get +1 fire, you get +1 shock. I think you might even get +1 maneuver. Maybe that one's quality. Double check that, I don't remember. Offensive, shock, fire. That's it. Defensive gives you maneuver. Quality gives you tradition, which I would actually also like. And that's it. I do still need to choose what my next idea group's going to be. I'm way ahead of time in military, so I think it should be another military tack. Probably offensive. Or maybe quality, just so I can get even more cavalry ability. And that yearly army tradition would be a nice thing to have. Although offensive increases shock, just straight off the bat. I don't think I need defensive. I mean, the main draw with defensive is military drill. But I do like the idea of the battlefield commissions. No plans to colonize, we're just going to go to China. Have I ever seen an AI Asian country colonize the Americas? Yeah, I've seen Ming do it. I've seen Ming Alaska before. Have I seen Japan do it? Not sure. I've seen Ottoman Australia. I've seen Vijayanagara make it to Indonesia multiple times. I don't think I've ever seen them in the Americas, though. I don't think I've ever seen Japan colonize, which is a little bit surprising. Quantity with aristocracy, get 25% manpower bonus. I don't need it, really. I'm going for like an uber elite army rather than a big one. I just don't rate quantity that much. Like, just throwing loads and loads of men in a battle, you're just going to lose the men and you pay more. Well, if you have a small elite army, I think generally it's just cheaper. And if you absolutely have to, just pump out mercenaries. I'm going to go with offensive. That siege ability plus 20% is just too valuable, especially when I'm fighting people like Muscovy and I don't want to suffer the attrition for too long. Are you guys really going to try and siege down Siena? Yep. Yep, you are. Oops. Hard ones first. And there it is, first shock. I'm so far ahead of military, so yeah, go for it. Oh, that also gave me the regiment cost reduction. The Washko Kompuatwe. The Compute Army was based around an annual budget calculated and approved by the Sejm. The idea to give the Commonwealth a stable standing army for defence. Makes all of my troops 10% cheaper. That also actually means that you pay less maintenance, because maintenance is linked to how much your troops cost to hire. So actually all of the maintenance cost reductions that I have for cavalry... No, sorry, regiment construction cost for cavalry I have will also make cavalry as a whole cheaper. Which is pretty sweet. Right. Prestige from... Actually, I should have done that one a while ago. I've been converting a lot of stuff. I was thinking maybe the mercenary discipline, but no, I'm going to go for this. Oh, I can pay another loan. Do it. Who are you guys fighting? Burgundy and Holland. Nope, you don't need access for that. Who owns Leica? Yeah, it's the Pope. Aha! Peace. Wait, did you just split that stuff off and not give me any? You totally did. Bohemia will cede Horny Luce to Brandenburg. Bohemia will cede 1, 2, 3 provinces to Commonwealth. Okay, they did give me a bunch. Bohemia will announce claims on Niederlausitz. Bohemia will release Moravia. And they owe me another 8 favours. So, Moravia. You have a truce with Brandenburg and Bohemia, but not with me. Right, let's pull our armies back. Let's go... let's go up here. I suspect that this is where my development is highest. Mission fulfilled. Conquer Silesia. Gain 20% more manpower recovery. Don't mind if I do. Brandenburg's rivaled them. Austria can go screw themselves. And I could go up in admin tech and gain another 2 innovativeness if I do this. Sure. I mean, this is actually the really nice thing about having gotten such good advisors so early on. And that's all part of just my economy being so astonishingly strong. I mean, part of that is the 0.33% goods produced. I realise that. But we're just really strong. Alright. I'm actually going to merge you all together. Group, split, split, split. So we should all be roughly equal. When do I get... Ah, I can make some more states. Hold on. I wanted a state down here. Please tell me that this is all one state. Yedistan. Simple terrain. Yedistan gets more, so we're going to do that. And then I guess a Portia as well. Not the most valuable, but important for another reason. Mainly because I can give those now to the Cossacks. Meaning that I have more Cossack territories. Meaning that I can raise more Cossacks at once. How many years exactly is that? I can have one more. So Minsk probably. Or East Sniper. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, we'll state you. You're a big area. Okay. And the Glud, you're immediately like, you know what I want? Give me land. Wait, that's an actual coring? Oh, right, these are the territories I stole from Bohemia. Yeah, go for it. So the next time that I do a Cossacks give me free troops, I get 4 instead of 1. Okay. So first things first, I need to make a new template. They've done a terrible job of spreading these troops out, actually. So I think we're going to go with an 8-6-5. I could even go with a 6-6-5. Now that I can have 60% cavalry, I don't need to have as many infantry. No, I think I'm still going to... I might go for a 7-6-5. See how that works. I can always hire in some more. So 7-6-5. So you can be deleted. Create template. Standard. 7 infantry. 6 cavalry. 5 artillery. That's going to be 18 total. 18 times 4 is what? $72. What's my force limit? 76. So I could actually get 19. So I could actually go... I could go 7-7-5. Except the artillery doesn't count in the equation. So it's just cavalry versus infantry ratio. 60%. So we could go 8-6. Which is safer. But 7-7 would do more damage. I mean, the ratio is a really bad one. I think we're going to go 8-6-5. Save. Now you've already got 8. In that case, they all go over here. 8, 8, 8, 8. So we've got all the infantry, it's just going to be the cavalry and the artillery that we need to hire. Standard. Spread these guys out a bit. Now, part of the reason I'm doing this is so I can spread the army out so I don't take as much attrition when I'm moving around. We're probably still going to be like moving the armies around in pairs so they can fortify each other. Muscovy, why are you going through my territory? You're at war with Sweden and Denmark. That's fine. I need more money. Oh, you're not in a core territory. Right, I'll move you back a province. Profiteering in Tuchel. The citizens of Tuchel have grown tired of local influence of greedy Lubeckian merchants they claim are using unfair advantages to outcompete local businesses. They demand that we step in to limit the influence of the foreign traders. Tuchel is over here. I thought. It's Tuchola. Where's Tuchel? It's Tuchola, isn't it? You're just talking about Tuchola. Yes, yes you are. It says right there. And you produce grain. Don't care about grain. So, unrest reduction and trade power. Plus you're in the Baltic node, so more Baltic node is better. Clergy wants land. Because of course they do. Two. That's actually better for the nobility. 441. Your grass, your grain, and I'm going to give you away eventually anyway. I'm going to give you to the clergy. I'll just keep the clergy quiet for a bit longer. I can Diplotech already. Doesn't gain me anything to do it, so I'm just going to wait until the prices are better. Actually, one thing I should probably double check is whether I can demand support. No, I can't. Cossacks, when can I get some more Cossacks? Next year. January next year. Less than a year. Huzzah! Also, when are my loans due? 45. 2 more years. 19, 16. Standard. There we are. Right, you have a general. Start drilling. You need a general. Start drilling. You also need a general. Start drilling. You also need a general. Start drilling. Booyah! Entire army drilling. Professionalism will go up.